step on the pedal. Yeah, it was right in my face. You're not supposed to do this to an LS.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
You never know what to say.
No.
Welcome back to day 2. We're working on our 2005 donor Suburban. I'm gonna dig into the wiring, put a battery on it, see if it does anything. Would be great if it would drive off this trailer, but if not, then we'll just drag it off. Here we go. So we know first things first, we need a battery. I've got a spare, but it doesn't have the fancy GM side post, but I think we can make it work with what we got. So we'll start by hooking it up and see what happens. Working up on the trailer, I'm likely to fall off, so I'm gonna put the camera over there. Shooting solo today for now. Sarah's got things to do, so it's gonna rain, possibly snow, so I'm trying to get it done before that happens. I'm positive that says it's the positive. This looks to be a negative. Let's see if I can make the RV battery work. Of course, it wasn't on the charger. It's convenient of someone to have cut the ends off of these already. Whoa, hard spark. Things are doing things. Heater works. Loudly. Let's fix that. Well, there's the dash. There's the heater. Turn it off. Factory CD. All right, let's see if it does something. Oh, I hear sound. You know what? Probably check the oil.
Man, what was that?
So that little turnover and burble, she heard and decided she's coming out. So I've got to check the oil, make sure it has some in it. It does show that it's out of gas, but it obviously had just enough in it. So we're going to check the oil first, and then we're going to try to fire it up. Funny how a cold start gets everyone's attention, especially when you have the catalytic converters cut off. Oh my God. It's only half a quart low, and the oil looks good. Vice Grip Garage taste test. Doesn't taste bad. I know we want to check the tranny when it's running, but it is dark, but it does not smell burnt. Usually these things smell like they come out of a smoker. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. when we cam this thing and throw some boost to it, it's going to be burnt, which is why we're going to look for a bigger trans. But you know what? We got to get it on the road. We'll figure it out. I'll recheck that when it's running. But we may just end up getting the Holley EFI, what is that, Terminator, to run everything in the car. You know, throw some fresh fluid and filter in it and burn it up, and then start shopping for something better. But yeah, I'm concerned about, there's some extra wires down here that I have no idea what they go to. I'm sure it was something important. But at this point, I just want to see if it's going to fire off. Cool. Funny how the excitement of hearing the engine gets her out here. She had other things she had to do today, but we're going to postpone her plans for a minute and see if we can't make it run, and then she can get back to her day. I had to say bye to her mom, and now she's back in it, raring to go. Oh, she's already basing along, getting in the spirit, I suppose.
Hi.
You ready to do this?
Yeah.
Get over and film it. Shall we try again?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I don't know if it's going to do anything, but if it does, we should do a trailer burnout. Oh no. There we go. Too long.
Oh, almost.
I wonder if it's a fuel pressure issue, or that it doesn't have any in it.
Put some gas in it.
Oh no. I think it's a fuel issue.
Put some gas in it.
All right, I'll see what I got. I don't even know if I have any gas. It's not
Sure you do.
It's not summer, so I don't have gas cans laying around, but we'll see. Let's put that there.
Is anything coming out?
Yeah, it's coming out.
Oh.
This is the no spill thing. Yeah, it just spilled everywhere.
Huh. Nice.
There we go. I don't know how much that is.
Surely enough to start it.
If the fuel pump will pick it up, we'll see. All right, here we go. Something's trying to take off. It's got to be a fuel issue. So the key doesn't work worth a darn. The ignition
Yeah.
switch.
Oh. Oh my
I
God.
think it's picking up that fuel. Doesn't like that. This is fun.
Yeah.
Wonder why it's not just firing right off.
I don't know.
Oh, that's why.
Why? Oh my God.
Bring your camera over here. Here's one of the problems. Oops. 286,138. Ah, she's still good.
Okay.
All right, let's film her. We're
Yeah.
gonna do it this time.
Yeah, we are. Do we need more gas?
I mean, at some point, yeah.
I mean, I could go fill up a can of it.
You take the whole truck to the gas station. More and more, I'm wondering the reason why this key doesn't work is it's not the key to this truck.
Possibly. Might be a key to a different Suburban.
If it's got VATS, the way VATS works is you go to turn the car on and it'll try to start, but then it shuts the fuel off as a security measure.
Uh-huh.
I don't have the ability to delete that. But the fact that this thing wasn't running and sitting in somebody's yard tells me that something was wrong with it. I can't imagine it'd be as simple as that. Well, if you'd be willing to get some gas, I'll get the code reader out, see if I can read any codes.
Yeah.
I doubt that's the issue, but that's hot.
What? Why did you do? Dummy.
Trying to tighten everything down.
No, let's just.
All right, so you go get fuel, and
hot down.
I'll grab the code reader, see what we find.
Okay.
Okay. Handy dandy code reader we bought for working on the minivan. Put it in the AWD port. I just don't know what someone has done to the vehicle. So we're gonna see. It's a computer that's been sitting for a while. These things, whenever you let them sit without a battery for a while, you almost have to relearn everything. It's not liking it. Well, that's not happy. That one works. Okay. Still have good voltage, but figured might as well throw her on there while we're waiting for her to get fuel. Hopefully we can get this sucker off the trailer. The more I think about it, the more I think it's fuel pump, fuel regulator, something along those lines. The fact that they have replaced all this wiring, I'll be honest, it worries me. I'm not sure what they were working on. It's electronic, basically a throttle sensor. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a tear down because it will start with all this plastic off of it, and maybe then we can at least see what it's doing or not doing. But again, if it is a fuel pump, that is what it is. They're about $100, $200 if you go GM original. My local Napa, which I love to use, does not have one on the shelf. So if I've got to wait for it, I might want to do a little bit more tinkering to figure it out before I throw $100 down on something that we're going to replace anyway, because when we're running it in the race car, it's going to need a different pump than factory. But let's see what we got. She's back with the gas. But also, this is where my cheapness comes in. I'm thinking before I dump a bunch of gas in it, yes, I know it showed empty, but before I dump a bunch of gas in it at gas prices the way they are now, I want to investigate this hack job a little further. So we're going to just tear this apart. Sarah brought up a good point, and I want to mention that one of the reasons why we do work so well together is she actually will sit and watch car shows with me. But in most of those, you see older cars, carbureted. She said, can't we just pour gas down it? Well, yeah, you can. But in this one, it has injectors that squirt the gas in. So there's no carburetor. It gets all of its air through the front, and then the fuel goes directly into each cylinder. So because of that, you can't just dump gas in it and make it fire. It's getting some fuel, but it's obviously not getting enough. It's getting fire. I think somebody thought they didn't have good sparks, so they replaced all the wiring, which is awesome. But I think it's a fuel issue. It could be, I think they call it a crank position sensor. That could be an issue too. But if we're gonna put a new cam and stuff in here, I just want to see if it'll start and get off trailer. So we'll tear this apart and see if it's doing stuff. Dude, take that one off. Get your fancy gloves dirty.
Well, I got them dirty yesterday.
It's super cold. Like I said, it may rain, it may snow. Either way, I'm sure we're gonna wake up to ice. So if we could get this done today, that would be better. Probably gotta, yeah.
Well, it's loose.
Oh.
It's.
Oh, the whole thing's coming out.
Yeah, it's stuck on there. So I was gonna pop it, but
Let's try this side.
this doesn't even connect.
I know, I just noticed that too. I don't want to break anything because
Right.
we could either sell it or at some point
I got it.
reuse it.
It was wobbling off.
There we go. I mean, this thing is ridiculously huge. We don't need that.
This isn't even.
Seen better days. Is it rusted under there? What is this? We need to open this and see if it's full of animals. We'll do that in a minute. All right, so we have our throttle position sensor. It also has a drive-by wire. So when you push the pedal, this should open up. And if you'd like, you can watch this part. We'll turn it over. Look at that belt. The belt's awful. And we'll just see if when I push that does anything. If it doesn't, there's one of the many problems.
Okay.
All right, off we go.
Yeah.
Regret it, but I'm gonna put a little bit more fuel in it just to make sure. But I'll bet that fuel pump's bad. Mower's worth of fuel later. Fill it up. See what happens. There.
Oh. Smoking.
Where at?
From that little flappy part.
The front?
That flap.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That's compression coming back out. we'll do some more digging. See what else we can find. That'll let you get all warmed up. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay. Step on the pedal. Yeah, it was right in my face. You're not supposed to do this to an LS.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Give it a shot. Now, when you're giving it fuel, it doesn't do anything right. Like giving it throttle.
Yeah, I didn't press the gas pedal at all that time.
This time.
Yeah.
But you were earlier, because that's what backfired in my face. So try it now without the pedal.
Okay.
All right, now give it a little pedal. Okay, so stop doing the pedal and just turn it over. Okay, we know what it is. Not getting fuel. Okay, bye. Do it.
Is this a pipe you can smoke your weed in?
I kind of thought the same thing, but then I looked closer and it's an actual, some kind of part, tool, whatever.
Oh, it's a weed pipe. No,
I wouldn't know.
It's an air pipe. Not a pipe. It's an air tool.
Yeah, air chuck. All right, well, I guess we're going to be ordering a fuel pump of some sort. I'll go do my research.
Oh. Oh.
They're doing stuff. Oh, look at that.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, well, look it up.
I don't want to.
Let's do an outro.
I don't know what to say.
You never know what to say.
No.
Anyway, that's all we're going to do today. So we know we need a fuel pump. And we'll probably dig into more of that. But the truth is, we're not trying to get this thing running for this. We're trying to get it running for the Trans Am. But we thank everyone for watching. She's watching me, not the camera. Like we said before, we would really like to have some more subscribers. The more subscribers, the more content we can bring you, the more we can do with the channel. Obviously, we'd like to hit the 1,000 mark because then it's monetized, and while it's not a lot, it'd be nice to have a little bit of change for tools and parts and things like that. So like and subscribe, share with everyone, let everybody see it. It's cool. You're not going to see another Trans Am like this when it's done. So thank you all for watching. Goodbye. So I'm sitting down to edit the video. Just came across this LS Fest and LS Fest West. Doubt we can have it ready by April, but maybe by September. So depending on work schedules and all of that, we may get this Trans Am out there to see that. I mean, I'd love to be done by April, but the truth is it's probably not going to happen. But anyway, we do plan on getting the car out, and we do plan on running it. You got to hear it fire up. So next step's getting it out and into that car. Thanks everybody for watching. We do appreciate it.